Here's how I stay consistent down to the biological level in order to actually be consistent with my self-improvement goals and habits. So first, let's understand the correlation between your sleep and success and being consistent. Think of sleep as the determining factor of your success, because having consistent good sleep and thus a good circadian rhythm means that you will be consistent down to the biological level, and you can branch off from there into the goals and habits that you actually want to achieve. As your circadian rhythm is the literal routine of your bodily functions, having good routine for your body in itself will allow you to do the harder tasks more consistently. When your circadian rhythm is stable through consistent and good sleep, you signal to your brain that your environment and your home is safe and secure. But when you sleep irregularly, when you have 10 hours of sleep one day and 5 hours the next, every single week, you destroy your ability to be consistent down to the biological level. As hunter-gatherers, when we sleep irregularly, it signals to our brains that we are either being chased by a predator and we can no longer sleep in the same place, or our home habitat has been destroyed or raided by another tribe. When you're in this low-frequency survival state, you cannot think about anything else but your own survival, and thus you will be anxiety-ridden, you will have depression, and you will not be able to be consistent or even think about these harder, more conceptual goals and habits like meditation, like working, deep journaling, and all of these things that are good for you, the self-improvement goals that you want to do. So most of the time, unless you're getting less than 7.5 hours every single night, it's not actually the quality or the quantity of your sleep, but rather the consistency of your sleep every night and your wake up time every morning. And the net positives from this increases exponentially as the margin of error by minutes to your bedtime decreases. So if your bedtime is 9 p.m., the closer you can get to that time every single night, and the closer you can get to the wake up time as well, the better you're going to feel, the more consistent you're going to be. And because of this, your biological clock in and of itself will be more consistent and stable, allowing you to have a strong foundation to build upon in order to be consistent with your self-improvement goals and habits. And as a result, you will be able to actually do the harder tasks easier. The reason why humanity has progressed to the point it has in the last 300 years is because they eliminated the need to actually think about the basic necessities. And if you can eliminate the need to think about the basic necessities by being consistent with your sleep, being consistent with also what you eat, your routine, because all of those things actually correlate with your survival, you will be able to be consistent and successful. By being consistent to the biological level, to your biological clock, you will be able to do what the greats did, in the same sense that you will have the possibility and the capability to progress humanity, to progress mankind, because of the astounding amount of genuine success you're going to have, where your wildest dreams come true. If you want to achieve your goals, whether it's academics, fitness, mentality, or work, money, you will lose nothing and gain everything by simply sleeping consistently. And if you want to take it to the next level, and if you truly want it, to also just repetitively do everything else the same way. So every single day is the same. Every single day you work, every single day you sleep, and you do it at the exact same time every single day. You make sure that what you eat is the same. You make sure that what you do is the exact same. And the closer you can make every single day the same and repetitive, the better you're going to actually progress with your self-improvement. So at this point, the best way to start is through sleep. And if you want to improve that, that is through your food and your routine. And from there on, you simply wait, because you've already achieved your goal, my friend. You simply wait and do that thing for 3 months, even a month alone, and you will change your life forever. The plus side is that when you sleep consistently and you have good sleep, you actually increase your willpower. So the decision-making power that you have, your brain points, right? The finite amount of willpower that you have at your disposal every single day to make decisions, to do the work, you will have more of it. The thing is, your self-improvement tasks and habits are exponentially harder when you have less brain points. And you have less brain points by simply deciding what to wear, by simply deciding and making decisions throughout the day. Meaning you have the most brain points in the morning and the least amount of brain points at night, allowing you to go to sleep. The best time to do the work and the best time to change your life is in the morning. That way, you will make the tasks that you need to do, the hard ones that you're avoiding, exponentially easier. So the next time, this is an action step that you can take. If tomorrow or the next day you do what I'm telling you to do and you sleep early and wake up early, make sure that the work that you're avoiding is the very first thing that you do. And what you will see from that is an ability to do the work that you've never seen before, because you've not made a single other decision, whether it's making your bed or brushing your teeth, and it's so much easier, exponentially easier right when you wake up. And last but not least, there's actually been a correlation between having good consistent sleep and your ability to resist sugary foods. So if you have good sleep, you will have a good diet, and as a result everything else branches off of that. By simply starting with sleep, you're gonna have good food, and when you have good food, you're gonna have good mentality and the ability to work. When you're at a certain level of self-improvement, you'll understand that the food that you ingest will have a direct effect, an extreme effect on your ability to work. The more repetitive you make a day, the more secure you make a day, the more you go to the biological level and be consistent there, you will have a higher level of success than every single person that you can possibly imagine. If you think in the last week about the number of people who have been consistently going to bed at the exact same time, it is in probably the millions in the whole population of the world, or even less. You're in the 0.000001% of the population if you can sleep consistently for a week. And you understand that the more you do it, the more it compounds, and the more success you will see, and the more you will actually do and be consistent with. I hope this helped you. Share this video with a friend if they will also find it useful.